Signs is a social enterprise company limited by guarantee based in Nuneaton, Warwickshire. Nuneaton Signs was founded in 1982 to provide meaningful employment and skills development for people with disabilities. Today we manufacture high quality signage for a range of industries while staying true to our core mission of supporting individuals furthest from the labour market into sustainable employment. Nuneaton Signs, we employ around 83 people with 71% having a disability. We serve the community of Nuneaton and surrounding areas, including Hinckley, giving meaningful employment to people with all a range of learning disabilities and physical disabilities. We generate the income through design, manufacture and the sale of products to public sector bodies, construction contractors and commercial businesses. Our growth has been truly supported by increasing social value requirements in procurement. Nuneaton Signs reinvest 100% of our surplus into further employment and training for people with disabilities. Our recent financial year turnover is 7 million. We also recently opened a second premises in Hinckley, Leicestershire, thanks to Key Fund.
We're a social investor based in Sheffield who invest in social enterprise and charities across the Midlands and North. The funding we provided to Nuneaton Signs is one of our blended finance offerings, so it's part loan, part grant. We've done a total of £150,000, which is split £115,000 of loan and £35,000 of grant. We've done that over a 2-year period, and the money's been used to fund growth, so it's been the acquisition of new equipment and machinery to fund expansion, both again on the income side and on the impact side as well, creating more opportunities for beneficiaries and increasing the ability of Nuneaton Signs to generate more income through additional work.
Social investment helps us expand into our second premises in Hinckley, which helped us invest in new machinery. It also gave us more employment and supported internships and increased our ability to meet rising customer demand.
The social investments had a huge impact on the commercial side of our business. We've managed to grow our capacity by 144%, which has allowed us to take on more work from our existing clients and new clients, and allowed our staff to grow within their roles, learn new skills within the new factory, and also take on new employees. So we've managed to gain a further reach with who we can support and what we can do. For example, Alex, who works for Nuneaton Signs, Alex has autism, and when he first started, he really struggled to communicate with people. He really struggled with eye contact, and now he's made good friendships within the workplace. He's confident to go around and talk to different people, and his self-development is fantastic. As well as his life outside of work, he's become a lot more independent, and even his mum has been able to go back to work. Since he's moved on to the Hinckley site, his skills at work have grown tremendously. He's gone from just being able to work in dispatch to being able to work all the machines, and he's doing that independently. So the change in him has been huge.
So I've been here for probably like 5 years doing bits and pieces. Obviously, when I first came here, I was all shy and stuff. And then obviously I've got more confidence of being here. Also being interactive to people, talking to people. In this site, Nuneaton too, it's because there's less people here. There's like, generally on the bottom floor, there's like 3 people normally. Over the other side, there's probably like, maybe like 50 maybe. And obviously over there, I don't have the opportunity to do different roles, doing different stuff. It's because there's less people here. I'm able to obviously do my area as well. But obviously when I'm done there, I can help with the like cutting, machine printing, I can lay up stuff.
Like many social enterprises, we became aware of social investment through sector networks such as Good Finance, and through examples of other awarding social enterprises assessing blended finance. We're a company limited by guarantee, chosen to protect our social mission, avoid shareholder pressure, and ensure all surpluses are reinvested into impact. Being mission locked made us a strong fit for social investment, but less suited to traditional commercial loans. As with most social enterprises, the main concern was taking on repayable finance without jeopardising our social mission. Working with a social investor helps us understand that investment could be structured flexibility and ethically to support our mission. Our board has always been mission aligned. They supported the repayment finance as a strategic tool to accelerate our impact. Regarding the application and the process for the grant, we've had various applications where it's been quite in depth, but the Key Fund one was really simple. It was an easy process. Our Managing Director, Chris Wilcox, had an initial call with the investment manager who further expanded why the fund would be a great fit for us. Following that, we began the online application. Several members of the senior management team shared how the money would be spent, detailed quotation from suppliers, so that included equipment and resource. After this, we will put through an online portal along with their company business accounts. Our case went to the panel for decision to be made, and we were fortunately successful. The whole process was far simpler than anticipated and only took a matter of a few months. We started the process in late 2024. We finished the application just before Christmas, and then our application went to the January board for approval 2025. We were then able to put the work and start placing orders for the new machinery, which is the financial backing from Key Fund to open our second premises in Hinckley in June 2025.
We do a lot of due diligence in the background, but some of that comes out from having a face-to-face meeting with an applicant, but also looking through some of the financial stuff they'll submit to us, and I think some of it is where we can add value and help. So we don't expect everybody to be coming to us with absolutely ready to go investments. It can be, we need some help with this, we've got some help we can provide, there's some external help that we can refer in as well. So I think for us it's understanding where an organisation is and where any gaps may be and where we might be able to help to get them to a point where maybe now's not the right time for investment, but maybe it will be in the future with a bit more support and help on the non-financial side.
Key Fund was the right partner because it specialises in supporting social enterprises that reinvest profits into the community and has that impact, that ethos, flexibility and understanding of the barriers faced by organisations like ours made them feel a natural fit really.
Initially we're looking to understand, I think, really three things. It's the first most important is obviously who they help and how they help them. The second is how the social enterprise is generating its income, and the third is then the impact that any potential investment will have on both of those measures. So how it will impact on growth in the help they can give to beneficiaries, and also how it will have an impact on the income of the organisation itself and how it generates that income going forward. Something that really came across in this example with Nuneaton Signs was the passion of the people involved and the drive to really want to help people.
The administrative burden, forecasting and long application steps were the toughest elements, managed with our own internal commitment and key fund support. They guided us through application steps, financial modelling and risk assessment, ensuring we were well prepared for due diligence. The investment manager was particularly helpful in supporting us to highlight information we'd missed.
So Key Fund's approach is we take a really relationship-based approach throughout our process. So the idea is that someone approaching us for investment will get a point of contact at the time they approach us, and we'll then have a point of contact all the way through the lifetime of their investment. So we're checking in to see how things are going, speaking to them regularly, and obviously being there for any additional needs as well. But it's really a personal relationship-based approach that we take with our investees. Open communication between an investor and investee is probably the most important part of this. If any challenges come up, even post-investment, and we've already established that open relationship and open communication, it's really useful for any future challenges, but also any future investments as well. We ask for annual declarations of the impact that's been generated as a result of the investment, so that will be, in some cases it will be on jobs created, but more in depth it will be actually the impact deeper than that on the beneficiaries that was outlined at the start of the application, and then reporting on how that's gone annually thereafter.
Social investment has been transformative really for us, enabling us to scale faster without compromising our mission.
If you've got any peers in the sector, talk to them, particularly those who might have taken on social investment previously. It would be, certainly from a Key Fund perspective, we say to people, to come and speak to us, you don't need to have filled in an application form and have loads of documents. It can be, you pick up the phone and say, I would like to speak to somebody. I would say approach for just a discussion.
use the platforms like Good Finance to educate yourself and don't assume that repayable finance is off limits for social enterprises. When aligned with the right investor, it becomes a mission amplifier.